Hey, this is Sankalp Chauhan and I welcome you all on my YouTube channel. So in today's video, we will be discussing about one of the most influential person on the entire planet. Now, he is actually considered as one of the toughest man present on the planet, and indeed he is. And he is an ex-Navy SEAL officer and a very strong personality. He knows that what he is going to do and what exactly are the things that he really needs to take care of. By now you must have guessed that I'm only talking about Mr. David Goggins. Now he is an inspiration for me, right, who has a great influence on the people, and I'm really thankful to Mr. Jay Shetty, who actually put up a podcast which somehow or the other appeared in my YouTube recommendations, and I just went through that podcast and it was so amazing to know him. It was kind of a different kind of a feel, you know. That man, Mr. David Goggins, had terrible past. His dad was a monster. He did not really had friends back in his time, and he just somehow made through his past, and now he is considered as one of the toughest person alive on the earth. Now this is something which is very interesting. Now what exactly are the things that keep him on the game, right? I'm a kind of a person who doesn't really care much about great personalities, who doesn't really give a damn to some of the great personality, but there are some people who really inspire me a lot, and who really, you know, I'm really inspired by their journey. And if you really want to know about those people who to whom I really admire and to whom I really like, and who are my inspirations in order to level up my game, then you can definitely check out the community of my Discord server, where I generally share about the quotes and the different kind of books that I'm reading, or the different kind of podcasts that I listen to. So you can actually go ahead and join the community through the link given in the description down below, right? Moving on to Mr. David Goggins, he is considered as one of the most toughest person. Now what exactly makes him one of the toughest person? The first thing that he really talks about, that what makes him a great personality, that his mind, right? The mind is the major organ. The mind is something which can actually make you go like real crazy, right? If you are in a terrible situation, and it really matters like how are you going to react with the situation, right? If you are someone who is mentally very weak, then you're going to break down, right? You're going to just cry and crib about different kind of things, right? Now this is where the mind really comes into play. He has described about how Navy used to torture them, right, in order to produce better soldiers. Of course, you guys must be knowing about the army tortures and stuff like that, how he used to keep his calm when he was under a lot of pressure. Then these are the things that he really talks about in the podcast, and along with that he also discuss about in his book also. Now I know that I have only read half of his book till now, because I just started reading it a few days ago, and I will be finishing this by the end of this month, and then I'll definitely give a detailed review of what that particular book really taught me. But I have actually listened to all of his podcasts, and that is the only reason why I'm giving a review kind of a thing. The second most important trait that I really like about Mr. David Goggins is to avoid the kinder way, right? Now the third thing that he really talks about is about the demons in your life, right? Not exactly about the demons, but the integrity hidden behind your demons, right? He had described it in such a way that if you do not really like something about your life, then just go back in your past and change that demon, right? Now there's nothing like you can run away from your past. Like there's nothing in the world that can save you from your past, right? There are some things which had really a great impact in your brain, and there are certain things which you cannot really change. Then you just have to go past, dig up into your past for a while, and just try to change it, right? And because that is the only way it's possible, or this is the only way or only solution which is possible to have a great life ahead in your life, right? So this is the point number 3, which he talks about integrity of the people, right? Now the last thing he talks about in his entire podcast is about the hell week he had spent in the army, right? Like a hell week is basically a training of 130 hours, which is basically designed to break a man, right? And it is a kind of a drill where most of these Navy SEALs would just give up, but and also it would take a lot of time for other SEALs to pass through the test. It's a kind of a test where general Navy SEALs used to take around 3 to 5 years of their time in order to just clear that particular kind of test, right? But Mr. David Goggins had finished a similar kind of test in just 1 year, and which is the sole reason why he became the toughest man in the planet, right? So key point here to note is that how you can actually pass through your suffering, how to perform under pressure, right? Now under pressure performance is the one which actually tests your brain, and he had also talked about that the brain is the most powerful organ that you can ever have, right? The right usage of the brain is the key to anything in your life. And with this thought, I really want to end up this video, and I really think that you must have got some sort of values from this video, and I really like that you would like, share and subscribe to the channel. And till then, just take a good care of yourself and have a good day. Thank you so much.